Hey Dad, viewers, it's pony time! Look at all that stuff in the hay though. But either way, we've got distractions. Oh my goodness, I just realised I got distracted by whatever was in that hay. Funny, right?
I just really wanted to go to space camp is all.
Space camp? Wait, hold on, that's a space camp?
If you got all A's, you'd be there.
Never heard of that before. Is that even real in the real world?
You're great at science.
Oh, it's something to do with a science lesson, I believe.
But my partner is,
Me.
well, you and Pony.
Wait, Pony? Why is Pony involved though?
You and Pony don't have the best history with projects.
Oh, I could imagine, no. Yep, look at all that right there. Dang. Poor her.
Been unlucky.
Exactly, but also, I was going to mention, did Pony go to school and make the projects? I'm pretty sure they were at home doing the projects and she had to bring it in the next day. But also, I want to mention, I cannot believe I got distracted by all those things in the hay with the episode called Distractions. Isn't that funny? I think the creators are like, let's put some of these things in the hay where everyone can get distracted by, you know?
Look,
That is
George,
crazy
it's
work.
going to be fine. Come over to my house. We'll do an amazing project in no time.
I am curious about this project. Like, what would it be like?
I'm coming.
Hey, my boy Pony! Damn, that's a lot of chickens, though.
Hey,
How many pets does the family have?
maybe we should split up the project. I'll do the first half at my place and you do the second half here.
You sure?
Oh, fairs. Don't have to do all hard work at the same time. Where did that rope came from?
I'm sure.
Oh, he's probably concerned about Pony, but I love how you deliberately just opened the door and all you see is what comes out is chickens and leaves, am I right? I think he's been in the farmyard all day. Bro, Pony! Oh, goodness. In the fish store, by the way. That is so real right now. I can't believe he was flying off the road that game whenever by motorbike. Like, that is just so real. People do that. Like, make sure you look right in front of you, but closing your eyes ain't a distraction. Like, oh look, I just got distracted by net down there. But if Pony, like, if there was like a coin, for example, down there, and you got distracted by that, I completely understand that happened. But you just closed your eyes, but there was nothing in the streets. But apart from that, you just hugged your owner Annie. Rather sweet.
Yep, we're failing this for sure.
Oh, get Pony out of business because...
Space camp.
Oh!
This will be the best project ever. You'll see.
So, if the project comes to a fail, that means he can't go to space camp. So, who was the one who decided space camp in the first place? But it's like, we just flash back into some projects that Annie and Pony have done together, but this is the most important one where Pony can't get involved, and then later on in the episode, Annie's like, I can't do it without Pony, but you can't do it without Pony because, you know, it'll end up all messy and you'll end up being a failure. Like, you want to do that for your friend, don't you?
Isn't that right, Pony?
It's not right, it's weird.
No, we're not. I promise.
Distractions.
I'm going to work harder than I'd ever worked before.
But at the wrong time, by the way, so... Andy's gonna get distracted by lots of things this episode, why it's called Distractions. This episode should have been called The Project, or at least Space Camp. Do we get to see Space Camp at all today?
All I have to do is focus.
I mean, I'm thinking it might not be good. Oh, that's a distraction right there.
Is it happy birthday?
Yes.
Why? It actually sounded like it, you know.
I have to focus.
Can I read that? It just has a space symbol and writing. Yeah, that's distracting right there. At least just shove him out. I mean, with Pony in the, like, you can't even do your work without Pony, so it's gonna be hard because the amount of projects she's been doing. I can't talk about that, but for all your life, she's been dealing with this. You should know your Pony that
I
well.
need to do it by myself.
Yep, understood that. But Pony's gonna get even more dumber. I mean... Is it the brook? Yeah! Also, the big nostrils, by the way. I mean, I absolutely get it, though. When you're bored, you're just like this. Actually, let's not get into it, though, but... Dang, in a way, do I feel sorry for Pony? I do not know, because this is the moment of time where Annie has to really focus on her work, am I right? Oh! Oh my god! Is it impossible for a pony? Well, us humans today? Bro, hey Dad. What was that? Bro,
Just happened.
how was that?
Now
my own home, obviously I'm outside so I can't do it right now. I know I've got a few pencils out here. It'll go through a wall and... What? Did that even let go of the apple and in fact like, it was just frozen in the air? Oh, hell.
Nope. Sorry, honey. I've got to clean the hen house and Dad
Doesn't want to.
He's so based.
also busy for some reason.
Where did my apple go?
Busy for finding an apple, am I right?
Right, Dad. Here,
Oh, goodness.
works on Granny.
A puzzle, by the way. Granny? I love Granny! Even though we never met her before. But I'm pretty sure if... Oh, so I take it it's in a paper though. So, yeah, with this... So Annie's doing it on paper and he's doing it on a laptop. What's different? Maybe his writing ain't good enough. But, yeah, Pony doing puzzles. Meh, you could hear clicking noises unless you want a complete silence or a little bit of noise. You want a little bit of noise because when you're working on a project, well, if you... How do I explain it? It's like you want a little bit of noise, like air, for example. Like, it really does help you. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you grow up, like, with lots of noise, then I completely get it, and you're into quiet. You're like, I'm not into quiet, so I can't focus enough. Or people out there who can do their work with lots of noise in the background because they're just used to it. I think I'll be the same thing as well. Ooh, sandwich.
How's a person supposed to work with all these distractions?
Ah, so...
Don't bash them in if they don't fit.
How's a person supposed to work with all these distractions?
He wants full silence, am I right? Would relaxing music help?
Bash them in if they don't fit.
Yeah, exactly!
You fit if I bash them in.
Also, look at all these puzzles. How many puzzles do you have in that? I want to know. 1,000? Because I'm pretty sure Penny is not done for that one reason. Like, he can get distracted by puzzles by not helping Annie do her work. So, bash him in. That is so real.
Look, I'll show you.
And I think you're doing it to get Annie distracted.
The final piece there.
Damn, that don't even look like 100 pieces.
Put the final piece.
He did cover it. Oh, wait, look, it's Space Camp, am I right?
There.
Oh, it's Space Camp, but I'm pretty sure Jerry would love that. So he let his name Jerry. But also, you see the mum with that puzzle? When did they ever get a puzzle that has Space Camp in it, though? Wow. Surprisingly, in one day.
Space Camp.
Slash episode.
The project.
Exactly! You forgot about that already.
No more distractions. Here, do some drawing.
Or get out. Nah.
Oh, what's that? A bicycle?
Oh, goodness.
$5.
$5 though.
Second. What chick
Wait,
would buy that?
$5 for a drawing? Wait, hold up.
Oh, man.
You, sir, are in the back.
No way! They're making a sell out. So I wonder Penny's about to make a lot of photos, and then they're gonna sell the photos right there for $5. Like they did that all for like a split second. And I'm pretty sure the parents wouldn't even know about that, and they gathered all that people around. But I wonder in the unicorn episode did they have that many people at the end?
Oh, why?
Bro, look at Pony. Artista. Also,
Hey, Pony. Okay.
so I love all those drawings, by the way. I love how the way he actually designed his head, like with cubes. Am I right? That's really really cool. It's basically like cubed. Very sick, Pony. He's a very good drawer.
Next.
He drew one of me.
I call it Sad Jerry.
Bro, why would you do that?
Sad because you're not working.
Why? Oh God.
Come on, let me help.
So-
I'm really good at whatever it is you're doing.
You don't even know in the first place, but it's like, oh my goodness, look at that pause. But wow, I love how Annie just gets distracted into things, and then in the end you're like, oh my gosh, the project, I completely forgot. Pony, stop distracting me, and then she's gonna get all like stressed out in the end, you know. But Pony, why would you draw a picture of Sad Jerry because you're not doing this? You started it.
I don't need your help. Just play with the paper, please.
Make it into a boat, and then we'll go out to sea, or make it into a vehicle. Yeah, look at that. Does Pony not understand? Oh, look at that duck. Where is it?
Quack.
Does Pony not understand what distractions means? Cause I know, I get it. I completely get it. He's not used to all this, but also, how is that moving that duck's beak if he's got hooves?
That is it, Pony.
Whoa!
Jerry's counting
Ooh.
And this time, I won't let him down.
This time?
And I
Oh yeah, the other times. But was that for Space Camp or not? A boat. Oh my goodness! I don't need any more of a boat. We go out to sea. Wait, hold up!
cheating.
Hold up! one paper, wasn't it? Oh, goodness.
Sorry, Clara.
Oh, hey, Annie.
Clara.
What?
I love that.
Project? With Jerry. Oh, right. Great. I've done the first page already, and...
Oh, okay, nice.
Great. First
So I take it
page.
it's break time.
It's really well.
Yeah, but now you notice. But it's like, okay, but if you do a first half of the project, that's good. That's nice. You get a break. But second half. Oh dang! Why? Whoever did that? Well, I take it might be Pony.
I'll take
Yeah.
it. He's never getting to space camp.
Why?
He wanted it so bad.
Are they trying to guilt trip Annie over here?
Space camp. I'm getting it back.
Jump in.
Wow, why not swim? Because I'm pretty sure Penny would love swimming, unless if he hates swimming. Or water, for example. Oh, what?
It's Carl and Leanne's. They're on a date.
Why would you take that boat and go out to sea with it, Pony? Like, come on, I know that, yeah, you hate water, you can't even go to water and get that back, am I right? But you just took that boat, they're on a date. Poor, what's their names again? Carl and Leanne. Dang, imagine getting interrupted by a date and it's like, look at their faces, they're like, goodness. Nice. Look at all those ducks eager for a paper. Aw, Pony. He'll not drown, right? Does he know how to swim?
Is it speed or...
Is the full project finished? So oh wait, hold on, didn't they say that, didn't Jerry say that the first half project is at Annie's house and the second half's at Jerry's, so, or they had to like bring it back to the teacher and they're like, which project's the best and then one of them has to go to space camp? I guess we'll find out in the end.
I've got to redo the whole first page.
Wait, what?
It's
I wanna read it.
long.
So I know.
Not the color. Look, you call that double spaced?
That's so real.
These kinds of problems with her.
So why are you complaining about the font? Does it really matter on the font?
Got it. Your first
Nice, he
page.
survived. First?
Put this down.
Oh! That was the first page. Oh, I thought it was the second half of the page. Okay. Moving on. Sorry about that, viewers. Damn, they're really taking it away because they want the paper so bad. All these people, they want to date so bad. What? Why does it look like they're having... Oh, kissing. Bro! Oh, God! Not the hot dog grenade! But when you crash, it ends up with hot dogs. But what was that scream? But at least Annie ran up to you in the end and got you back. Oh goodness, I'm dying.
I sure did. Just need drying, it'll be fine.
Oh, it's wet!
It'll be
No!
Oh.
Bro, Pony, you're trying too hard. You think about with water. I know that water, you call it sticky? Depends if your hands are sticky, but you stick it all back together, it ain't gonna work. It's probably gonna be like drenched by it. Like, look at that though. Or Pony's gonna be like, let's take it all home, dry it up with the hairdryer and stick it back together. No! I don't think that'll ever happen, you know, but I'm pretty sure that, no, Jerry's got the second half of the sheet. If you saw that, he'll go rage bait over there. I mean, will we do puzzles for that? Oh, she's going mad.
Taking Pony while I finish my work.
Wait, what?
Jerry is counting on me.
Hold on, I just misheard something.
Do whatever I do.
Oh. But also, did I just mishear what Annie just said? Did she just say that you're taking Pony home? Or did she say looking after Pony? What were you like when you saw the episode for the first time and you misheard what she said? I'm pretty sure a lot of viewers would be like that by now. But Dad and Pony? Hey, that'll be fun. I mean, that's what Annie would do to Pony, you know?
No Pony, no distractions.
Alright then.
Doing the best half a project ever.
I mean, at least you didn't keep those small pieces and you would have been writing it. Love that breeze, am I right? And all you hear is clock ticking, am I right?
This is awful.
Look.
It's too quiet. The paper's too still.
No.
There's no horsey breath in my ear.
What do you
Without
expect?
him, I do need his help.
Isn't that what you wanted? But with Pony, also the holes on the wall.
Where are they?
But also with Pony, wait a minute.
They sold some more pictures.
Oh, I think they got a mistake. It's like, do everything that I do, like, in general, not like today. But also, if you did a project with Pony, then yeah, Jerry will go mad because the amount of projects we did see. But are you telling me they're resetting the whole day again, but with Dad this time? How much longer will it go on until she gets jealous? Like, this was your idea, and then the intro still goes, it's Pony, but with Dad involved. I love that.
Exactly what we did.
Yes, even I realized that. Well, no, I just said it.
Park.
Oh my goodness.
Pony.
Well, at least she
I
knew.
need you at home. Hi, Carl. Hellion.
Hellion. Oh, they're still on a date. Poor them.
The ducks again.
Nope, not me.
Oh! Oh my god! Wait, what? Hold on. And now it's time for Pony to save him, but he's getting the project, but also, how is that project fixed? Did Pony, like, pick up his little... Oh my god, I called it! No way! But also with those dogs, wait, they can lift up Dad really cool, you know? Excellent, eh? It's always something on a hot dog canante, am I right? Is that what you call it?
Pony.
Oh!
Oh, Dad.
Oh my goodness!
Got an idea.
Bro, why is he looking at the picture in love? Like, I love this bicycle. I'm in love with bicycles, but hold up. Like, you think a hug's more important than saving your dad? You can just hug later. Wow. Like, I get it. Penny thought it was a hug, but or Penny ran down and you still saved Dad. That would have been funny. And the pedals aren't moving. I love it.
Pony.
But you can just run. It's more easier unless you trip more.
I don't work without you.
Really? I thought I'd distract you.
Not when we work together. Will you help me?
I'm pretty busy right now.
Saving that's more important than just talk about distractions a lot, am I right? But man, that canvas made them fast to the fact that they just reached to there. What? Oh my goodness, the road! What's the plan? Wait. Oh! No way he's doing this! You're not trying to make a paper airplane and try and hit on the stop button. Like, that's not gonna make you stop. The better idea is just to hold the pole and that's it. Easy enough. Ooh! Daniel went for the road. Doesn't even know his way home. Oh well, thanks for that. Damn, this is so amazing though. Dang!
Quick, Pony. We've got to finish the project.
Wait, why do you find on like that?
Dad.
I love that.
Don't mention it ever again.
Ah, now he knows what it's like to be Annie though, but can I just say one thing? Aw, so well in the end. Well, in the beginning, that Pony did breathe in and breathe out. That's something that Annie needs. He did that at the beginning, so you could have done your project finished then, but there's so much things that needs going on. But also, why did Pony fall down like that? Why did he fall down like that character from that one meme show? And I think Monopoly did that as well. I love that. I'll never forget that. So I take it all went well.
What do you think?
So with Pony, it didn't go to a failure.
Great.
Hey!
It's in the bag.
Let's go, Jerry!
I'm really worried about you doing it with Pony.
Well, you don't tell him that, right?
Sometimes he can be a little distracting.
Only 9 episodes in and you're like that. Oh. Hold up.
Slowly reel it in.
Are they catching for worms? Because look how many worms they catch. But I love that he's got that suit ready. Ever since he goes to the fishing market, he's like, I'm ready for fishing, am I right? And he's at that harbour from the first ever episode. What? And that's how they end the episode. Yeah. That's called a fish, by the way. Does anybody still believe in that, though? But that was a crazy episode called Distractions, because everyone can get distracted by anything. Like, in the beginning of the episode, I got distracted by everything in the hay. Like, we saw the jigsaw pieces, the drawings, and all that stuff. I think the creators did that for the band, you know, but yeah, space camp. Is that even real in the real world? I think it's something to do with a science project, am I right? And they have to make a space camp project, and whoever wins gets to go on the space camp trip. So, and then at least his partner, Jerry, we learned his name Jerry, and also we learned the girl name, Clara. I love that name, but yeah, Jerry's partner is Annie, and they just work together as a team. First half at Jerry's home, and the second half at... No, first half at Annie's home, second half at Jerry's home, but the amount of projects that Pony did in the recent times, it ended up in a failure, but this time he can't even do it. So in the end, Annie was like, I can work without you because the paper's too still, I just hear the clock ticking, it's all quiet. So I think growing up he used to be like quiet, but there was only distraction from Annie. Like she'd get all stressed out and then she was like, I don't want any more of your... Oh, look at that, let's go on a boat ride. So what was it, like puzzles and, well, the breathing distracting because that's what we did in the beginning, right? Oh, come on. Like, I think Pony was just basically like, I think he's just like so used to working with Annie, but this is the only time he can't, and he has nothing to do. Maybe he's the type of Pony he doesn't like do anything, you know. I don't think he would like that, you know. But the photo made up everyone coming around as a crowd, and they're sending us photos, and the guy was looking at the photo like, I'm in love with a bicycle. I love bicycles. Like I want to buy a bicycle, but this is a bicycle that I can't. Am I right? But that made him fast. And we also ended up with Carl and Leanne. Pony took Carl and Helen. Is it Helen? Carl and Helen's date. They took their boat just to like get the project. Why would you use a project as a boat if it's more important? Like, Pony, come on! And then the ducks took, I think the ducks took obsessed with paper more than bread. And then Andy got really stressed and bummed out and crashing out and rage baiting because my goodness, it was all Pony's fault. He made that project into a boat and then it all got wet in the end. And then Dad and Pony, I couldn't imagine what these two would be like. I feel like in a future episode we would have Dad. They just started the whole day again, but this time with Dad. And they say Dad in the end. So that was Pony, then Annie would have saved. Well, if he didn't have hugged, then Dad would have gone like all around the city in the first place, like rolling down the hill of that hot dog Cornelia. I think that's what it's called. But in the end, that project was saved. He's going to space camp. Nice one. Big up Annie, big up Pony, and also Jerry as well for focusing. Because Jerry wants full, complete silence, and Annie was like, I need breeze, I need Pony, I can work with him. But he didn't anything else. That's really nice. But Pony can be distracting, so they went fishing in the end, but they completely up school. So I don't know about that space camp thingy. They had to return in a day, but we wouldn't know what would happen then. Because we didn't get to see space camp in the end. I want to know what it was like. And yeah, how they ended the episode with the project so good. But this episode should have been called The Project. It was more focused on the project. It's called Project Distractions, I don't know. But either way, you can get distracted by anything. Wow. I'll catch you next time.